Okay, so we will discuss the blood supply system, internal carotid artery. So it's rising from aorta, has a common carotid artery, comes up, divide into external and internal carotid artery. Internal carotid artery enters through carotid canal, okay? It enters and exits from foramen lacerum, okay? Foramen lacerum. And it enters into the structure called guarna sinus. Exit from the top. And always remember, all the major arteries, they form a circle of Willis, which we will discuss further in the next video. They are present in subacrinoid space. So these arteries will pierce through dura mater, acrinoid mater, and appears in subacrinoid space. So internal carotid artery enters through carotid canal, enters exit from foramen lacerum, enters the guarna sinus structure, exit from the top into subacrinoid space. Now, internal carotid artery will divide into two terminal branches. One that will move laterally will be middle cerebral artery. One that travels anteriorly, ACA, anterior cerebral artery. On the other side, same way. Internal carotid artery comes out from guarna sinus in the subacrinoid space, divides into two terminal branches, middle cerebral artery and anterior cerebral artery. So just remember, cerebellar and cerebral are two different arteries. So cerebellar works for cerebellum, cerebral are for cerebrum. Okay, so important structure just to see how they divide internal carotid artery, how it divides into two terminal branches. So it enters carotid canal, comes out of guarna sinus in subacrinoid space, divides. One branch goes laterally. So one goes laterally and one goes anteriorly. ACA, MCA is lateral. Again. And now what we have to focus on, the posterior communicating artery, which is rising from internal carotid artery. So there is a posterior communicating artery which is coming out and going posteriorly, backwards. Same here. Posterior communicating artery rise from internal carotid artery and moves backwards, okay? Now, I'll explain that later, where they're going and where they're connecting, okay? So, one more artery. Now, these are two systems and they want to talk to each other. They want to communicate with each other. How will they communicate? With anterior communicating artery. Anterior communicating artery. So these two systems are communicating with each other through anterior communicating artery.